This was not Baldwin's first time in a producer's role. He also has a production credits in the movie Crown Vic and several episodes of 30 Rock and many titles under his belt as an executive producer, but many of those were produced under traditional production houses where it was clear who had ultimate control over what. Because remember, vanity titles or much smaller shows where someone else was ultimately in control. Baldwin also co-created the story of Rust with the movie's director, Joel Souza. All of this points to the level of involvement on the Rust set, how much he personally invested in this particular film, and what all of this means to Baldwin as an actor and a public figure trying to navigate the later years of his career. Have we set the stage pretty well?
Yeah, set the stage. I mean, you can already, like, I'm tensing up.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much. And how interconnected it is. It, like, makes sense how, like, the trial has been so long and so complex
and confusing, right? Because like the reason we're talking about the show is that it's a perfect example of how liability is really difficult to parse in really complex and nuanced situations.
Yeah.
Alec Baldwin himself also has a lot of soft influence.
Yeah.
So like, as we will talk about, he'll like not be in charge of stuff, and then he'll just be like, do you think we should really do it that way, to the guy in charge of that on paper?
Yeah.
And the guy will like cede, because it's Alec Baldwin. He's controlling, he's got all the financiers in his ear, even if officially he's not in charge of XYZ. There's a tremendous amount of soft power that like leans on people in such situations. And we're going to see that play out in a bad way.